Here now with golf head coach Jeff Thomas. And coach, you're coming off a 9th place finish in the Albuquerque Regional. What type of experience did the players get down there in New Mexico?
It was a good experience for our guys. Isaiah was the only one that had been there before to the regional, so it was good for him to be able to get out there and for the team to get out there and play, and it was a good experience for him. So hopefully next time that we're back there, they're a little bit more comfortable.
And you had the second hardest regional in the NCAA tournament with an average stroke score of 77.38. And what did your young golfers learn about the margin of error in a bigger tournament compared to, say, the regular season?
The course was playing hard, and the wind was blowing really hard. So we had had a couple of times this season that the wind had blown pretty hard. And when the wind's blowing hard, like you said, you got to make sure that you take care of the little things and make sure you don't make small little mistakes. So it was a little hard for them, but there was a learning curve there, and they played pretty well. But we just need to get a little bit better.
With the margin of error being so close, did they learn that a stroke on day 1 or a stroke on day 2 for each player can be huge in the result?
They knew that coming in. We talked to them about that. If you look at every tournament, if you get 1 or 2 shots better, we can beat 2 or 3 teams. When you're playing a 3-day tournament, it's kind of crazy that it works out that way. But it's coming down the line, everything that matters, and they did the best they could. We just need to work on a few things going into next year.
Well, and you've got a young squad going into next year. You've got 4 sophomores and a freshman you started this year, so 4 juniors and a sophomore next year. How can you take what they learned this year in regionals and overall during the year and apply it to next season so they get off the ground running fast and get good results early?
We do have a young team, and we've got a new players coming in, so they should be a solid program, solid team going into next year. They're all playing a lot of tournaments this summer, so that'll help. They've got to get out there and play competition and just be aware of what's going on and continue to get better. We've got a lot of good players, and next year should be the same, and hopefully that'll breed a lot of competition within just our team, or our own little team, and hopefully that'll spill over as when we head out to the tournaments next fall.
Well, and you mentioned the offseason. What does an offseason entail for golf? I mean, is it just playing extra tournaments? Is it out here hitting shots? Do they meet together at all and play against each other? What's the offseason look like? They
stay pretty busy. They all go home for whenever they're home, but they'll play a pretty full schedule in the summer, travel most of the summer. We've got a couple of them that are ranked really well, so they'll play in the biggest amateur tournaments around the world, and just play in a lot of events, and that's what they need to do. They need to get out there against the best amateurs in the world, continue to play, and just continue to improve on their games.
And we did have some postseason recognition. Isaiah Logue did make the Ping All-Region team. 7th flame in a row to do that. How big is that for his career and for you just out on the recruiting path? How much does that help having 7 in a row on that team?
It's good for Isaiah. He didn't. He wished. I'm sure he wished he'd have played a little bit better through the spring. He had a good fall and struggled a little bit there through the spring. But Isaiah's a great player, and it was good to see him be able to get that recognition. And we've had that recognition, like you said, through the past few years. So. If the team's where it needs to be and we have the players that we need to have, hopefully those recognitions will come. But as we tell the guys, just take care of the things they can take care of, and the other stuff, the recognition and the awards and stuff like that will take care of itself. As far as recruiting, as the team starts to play better and as we're ranked well, it always helps to bring new players in. But we've got some really good players here, so it all kind of builds on itself.
Well, Coach, thank you for the time, and congratulations on a great year, another Big South championship for you guys and an NCAA Regional berth, and look forward to catching up with you again next year.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.